This is another way in which you can deceive while appearing to be honest by revealing enough to ignite others' imagination. Consider David, a master of making unforgettable impressions. In a recent academic seminar, he left his colleagues in awe of his intellect. He was only present for a short period, yet now everyone sees him as a deeply knowledgeable and insightful scholar. The truth? He is reasonably educated, but not an expert. However, he understands how to impress by selectively sharing truths. This is like being in a bookstore and seeing a book with an eye-catching cover, complete with a provocative title and an enticing quote. Naturally, you would assume that the rest of the book is equally convincing. It's an instinctive mental leap. You see a part of something, and your brain constructs the rest. The problem is when someone deliberately presents specific details to manufacture a fantasy in your mind, deceiving you with half-truths. See how David achieved it. During a break in the seminar, David engaged in a conversation about classic literature. He casually mentioned, "I've always been drawn to Shakespeare's works." When someone brought up Hamlet, David recited a few lines from a famous soliloquy with deep understanding. What the group didn't realize is that this soliloquy was the only piece he had fully comprehended, and his knowledge of Shakespeare was quite basic. But that brief and impactful recitation led everyone to believe he was a literature enthusiast with a profound understanding of Shakespearean works. Just as a book's cover can create expectations about its content, David's brief but impressive presentation painted a portrait of him as a literary scholar in the minds of his colleagues. Because the human mind only takes the little you show it and creates a fantasy, he showed a bit of himself, and his colleagues filled in the rest.